Do you know who you are according to the Bible?
I do.
Who are you? Who are you?
Who are you?
We are the Israelites. We God chosen people. And I'm going to tell you what God said about you. Give me 2 Ezra chapter 6 verse 54. Show you what the hell God said your people are not nothing.
All praise. Give me Revelation 13 verse 10. Because I find it very interesting that whenever the real men of God come out and try to wake up our people, what do? Like the was bringing out a great lesson. We are out here to teach what you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. You are God's chosen people. You must repent and keep God's laws, statutes, and commandments. But the problem is, no, hold that, give me Hosea 4:1. The Most High God said He has a controversy with you so-called blacks and Hispanics. Why does God have a controversy with us? Because we promote evil in our community. We got a lot of murder going on in our community. We got a lot of whoremongering going on in our community. We got a lot of single-parent households going on in our community. You got what I want? Come on.
Hosea chapter 4 verse 1.
Bring it out.
Hear the word of the Lord. Ye children of Israel!
You children of Israel, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, you are the sons and daughters of Israel. You are God's chosen people. That's what God said, read.
For the Lord have a controversy.
Hey Esau. Hey Esau. Let's scream Esau. Esau, Edom. Hey, lead them in around there alone. What you mean, what are we doing for us? We keeping the commandments. That's right. What are we doing for? Esau, what do you want, Esau?
How so? How are you?
Esau, what do you want, Esau? Because this ain't for you. Do you know who you are according to the Bible? Who are you? Who are you?
Who are you?
We are the Israelites. We God chosen people. And I'm going to tell you what God said about you. Give me 2 Ezra chapter 6 verse 54. Show you what the hell God said about you, Edom.
Teacher!
You are Edom, Esau, the Edomite the Bible speaks of.
That's right!
Y'all people took us into slavery. Y'all have been slaving down people for over 400 years. And y'all still treat us with all manner of injustice still to this day, Esau. Right now, Esau, we practicing our First Amendment right, but what did you do? You come up here and you use your white power. Bring it up. Your white power. Instead of trying to check our people down. Read it. I'm going to show you who you are. Read it.
2 Ezra chapter 6 verse 54.
Bring it up.
And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord over all thy creatures, of him come we all.
So we all come from Adam, right? We all come from Adam, right, Esau?
Your God was
Adam, Esau, do we all come from Adam? Yes, we all come from Adam, read.
Of him come we all.
Of him come we all, read.
And the people also whom thou hast chosen.
Out of all the nations, out of 18 nations on the planet Earth, who did God choose? You come on back up, bro. Out of the 18 nations on the planet Earth, do anybody know who God chose? Hey, brother, sister. Out of the 18 nations on the planet Earth, what nation did God choose?
Can I say something?
What nation did God choose? God chose the nation of Israel. That's right.
Of whom thou hast chosen. All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord.
So Ezra said, all this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, read.
Because thou madest the world for our sake.
So the Lord made the world for the nation of Israel. All blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans, you are the Israelites the Bible speaks of. That's right. So-called white people are not really white. You are red according to the Bible. You are the nation of Edom. You are the nation of Edom. You call yourselves white people because white mean pure. And you call us black because black mean evil. We are not actually black people. Ain't nobody out here black. We are different shades of brown.
As for the other people.
Now look, listen Esau. Hey, listen brother and sister. Look, out of the 18 nations on the planet Earth, God chose the nation of Israel. And he said, as for the other people, the other 17 nations.
As for the other people.
As for the other 17 nations on the planet Earth that God created, read.
Which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing.
That's right. Thou hast said that they are nothing. So
All praise. Give me Revelation 13, verse 10. Because I find it very interesting that whenever the real men of God come out and try to wake up our people, what do? Like the captain said, they bring their white power to try to shut us down.
Bring it out.
Since you want to hear what we teach so bad, we have a message for you about what we teach and what we believe is going to happen to you and your people. Give me Revelation 13, verse 10. Read what you got.
Revelation chapter 13, verse 10.
This is for Becky down the block. We're going to show you, Becky down the block, what we teach about you and your people. Read.
He that leadeth into captivity.
This so-called white man has led our people into captivity. Let's see what God said the judgment for that is. Read.
Shall go into captivity.
It's a sad day for Becky and Karen. Because God said you're going into captivity for the evil that you've done to our people. For teaching us that Jesus Christ is a so-called white man. For making us call ourselves niggas. For making us hate ourselves. For making us lose our language, lose our heritage. God said there must be a judgment for that. That judgment is captivity. Now, I'm done with that. Now let's go back with my people, because that's what we came out here for. Israel United in Christ is an organization about teaching what? The blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, you are the Israelites according to the Bible. And you must repent and keep the commandments of God. Verse 19. The reason why we are at the bottom of society, the reason why the white man was allowed, yes, I said allowed by God to put us into slavery, is because we broke the covenant that God gave to our fathers. God told us, if you keep my commandments, I'll put you on high above all nations. If you break my commandments, I'm going to curse you. Now look in the black community in Louisville, Kentucky. Is the black man blessed, or is he cursed in Louisville, Kentucky? The black man is cursed in Louisville, Kentucky because he broke the commandments of God. Read what you got.
Psalm chapter 147, verse 19. He shows his word unto Jacob.
God said he showed his word to Jacob. I'm going to say it again. You blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you are the sons and daughters of Jacob. You are God's chosen people. God said he showed you his word. Come on.
His statute and his judgment unto Israel.
God said he showed his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. Read on.
He have not dealt so with any nation.
God said he didn't deal so with any nation. So Miss Becky trying to come up and wonder what we teach, this ain't for you. God ain't dealing with you. God is dealing with the sons and daughters of Israel who have to repent in these last days. Give me Isaiah 33, verse 6.
Bring it out.
We are out here to teach our people that we got to repent. We got to hold ourselves accountable to the Most High God. We got to stop killing one another. We got to stop murdering one another. We got to stop committing whoremongery. We got to stop aborting our babies and stand up as the men and women of God and keep these commandments. Is that what I want? Read what you got. Isaiah 33, verse 6. Come on, bro.
Isaiah chapter 33, verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time.
When I look into the black community, I see an unstable people. I see a people tossed to and fro. I see a people turning to drugs and turning to whoredom to cope with their problems. But God said wisdom and knowledge of this Bible shall be the stability of your times. Let me Romans 13:11. It's high time, black man, black woman, you wake up and come back to your stability, which is the laws of the Most High God. All right? Drugs is not going to do it for us, sister. Smoking that cigarette, it's not going to smoke your pain away, sister. The thing that's going to give your pain away and solve your problems is when you repent and do what God said do. You understand that, sis? What you got what I want? Come on with it.
Romans chapter 13, verse 11. And that, knowing that the time that now is high time to awake out of sleep.
God said it's high time for you Negroes to wake out of sleep. What do our people sleep in? We sleep in smoking cigarettes. We're sleeping whoredom. We're sleeping reveling and drinking. We're sleeping idolatry. God said it's high time you wake up out of sleep and do what? Keep my words as I commanded you. Read on.
For now is our salvation nearer than we believe.
God said our salvation is nearer than we believe. But how do you get that salvation? Give me 2 Ezra 9:7. Everybody says they want to be saved by God. Everybody says they love Jesus. They blessed by the blood, blessed by the best. But God gave us specific instructions on how we receive his salvation. Remember, the verse just said our salvation is nearer than we believe. World War III is at the brink. Right. World War III is coming. Russia and Ukraine are rising up against each other. And God said the salvation is for you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. My brother, what we're going over is, we're teaching our people that we are the descendants of the tribes of Jacob. We are God's chosen people. And the reason why we suffer is because we broke his commandments. Right. So you see the brothers out here in purple and gold doing what? Standing up for the community and putting us back in order according to God's laws. Right. Don't walk away, brother. This is the greatest knowledge you could ever hear. Because what you've been doing your whole life has been leading you astray. Give me what I want.
2 Ezra, chapter 9, verse 7. And everyone that shall be saved
Shall be what?
saved
By what?
and shall be able to escape by his word.
God said you got to do some work to get saved, black man, black woman. You can't just sit back on your behind and flap your gums and say you want God to save you. God said you got to get up off your behind and do some work to be saved. What is that work you got to do to be saved? You got to keep the commandments of the Lord. That's how you get saved. That's how you come out of this captivity, black man, black woman, is by repenting as an Israelite and doing what God said do.
We used to scream black power while Heron was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.